we go. Welcome to Demon Souls, officially. So anyways, if I remember correctly, I think there was an item. I think it's just grass. Yeah, it's okay, it's grass. As you can see, my health is half, but it's not a difficult area per se until you get later on. So I really don't know what to talk about other than just collecting items and not get killed like this guy right here snuck up on me. And we're gonna kill this guy too. And I need to match my stamina because, knowing me, I like to keep swinging. So, and of course, you get jack shit. Souls, look at that. That's pretty dank right there, or not dank, but danky. And of course, since you can't upgrade armor, you can find armor, which is pretty good in some areas. But they're not hard to find, it's just I need to remember where they're located. Because there's some really good armor, and there's some really armor that you don't need for your class. Since I'm a knight, I need heavy stuff. And so far, as you can see, it takes quite a few hits, but not too much. Oh, I almost backstabbed him. So yeah, the only thing you can upgrade in this game is just weapons. No armor upgrades. So you're shit out of luck on that. So continuing on, in here is the first boss, but you won't get to see him until I unlock the area. So I'll try to keep myself talking, I guess, through the area. And here's another item. That's a really good, oh, this is a shortcut. We'll see later on. So hopefully I don't just ramble on and stay quiet, because this game has a lot of stuff to talk about, and I could probably talk about it for days. But since I'm alone here, I have no one to talk to other than just by myself in a room playing a game in the afternoon, and that guy just died. GG. So yeah, down there, I would not recommend going down there, let's just say that, because you'll die. Let's just say that. So let's continue on and not get ambushed by this guy. I almost did. Why did it not lock on? I do not know. Sometimes the camera is not so great. In some areas, it gets very claustrophobic. And maybe I'll talk some stories like when I first played this game. How was that? And of course I can't fucking roll through that. Okay, I just picked up bombs. And usually in the indication of this game, a bomb means something. So I'll explain what I mean. If I did not mean to like scratch his back, but hopefully the guy enjoyed it. It's a one-time thing. Sometimes not bosses, but random NPCs drop pretty good items. Depends. Sometimes you get a stone, shards, so and so. But continuing on, let's get these items. And I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, like say if I'm gonna pick this item here. What is it? Oh, it's a mill breaker. Oh fuck. Well, there's like specific items in each level, kind of indicates of what you need to use for the level. So like he's throwing bombs at me, right? He's probably gonna drop bombs. He's trying to heal himself. No, you don't. That's what I get for not properly managing my shield. Okay, yeah, he dropped his grass because he was about to eat it. So and so. And you just eat one as well. Okay, I was gonna say like certain items in the area is pretty well placed, and it kind of gives you, it's like, oh, you should use this against a certain type of enemy. So it gave me bombs, right? And hopefully people stuck around enough to know what I'm talking about. And what that indicates is the game's kind of like level design. It's like, oh, you need to use fire bombs. Like, alright, on what? I was like, well, what do you usually do when you find items? You fight it against a boss. There you go. You use... Oh crap, that was close. You use your bombs on the boss, because he's prone to fire, because he's basically a slug, Vallarfax, or whatever you pronounce his name. I think that's how you oh, lag, brain drops. Why you do that to me? But now I'm getting hungry. You can probably hear my stomach rumble, but anyways, like the boss, he's weak to fire. Which is like, oh, how are you supposed to know that? Well, the game kind of gives you a lot of fire items before you meet him. And you kind of have to like figure it out or just get lucky. You can kill him without fire, but it just takes a long time. Not long, just you have to destroy the little slug barriers one by one. Now, shit, I didn't mean to do that. I was gonna look up and I was like, oh, that's right, I need to go upstairs, not down. But continuing on, the boss, Vallarfax, he's weak to fire. So if you play this the first time, just remember he's weak to fire. And there's a boulder, Indiana Jones. But, oh, there's an item back here. But he unlocked something for us. As you can see, he opened a, well, the loose, I guess loose thing. Oh, he gave me a bastard sword, but is it good? And I forgot how the weapon items work in this game. Well, let's save it for another time. I'll explain it since we're not really uploading, or not uploading, not really using a lot of weapons right now. We're just sticking to the basic starter weapons, and I don't know why that hurt. Alright, come on, guy. I don't know why you're backing off for, but... Ah, come on, guy. Why are you running away? You're human. Oh, there's a blue eye right there. I was about to say blue eyes, white dragon. But, I'm going over here just to kind of give you, the red eyes knight. They're the ones who are a little bit tougher. I mean, you can kind of kill them when you're soul level 1, but it takes a long time. As you can see, the red eyes from a distance. And that item, I think, is just grass. So let's just kill the blue eyes white knight, I guess, over here, because he's pretty much easier. Let's just put it that way. And I probably need to drink some water because my throat is dry. Come on, parry. Ah, damn. Oop. I can backstab. No, I cannot. Come on. I somehow got the parry, but I also got hit. So let's just heal up. Take his item. It's just grass. I need to stop rolling because I could theoretically jump down, but it's not worth it. If I remember, it's just grass. Like, you kind of get a lot of grass in this game. Okay. See? It gives you fireballs, I need to get 6, so I should have like 12 by now? Close to 12, okay. So, as you can see, it's like, oh, we could have gone to the fog, but it's like, oh, there's this. Now, look at these jackasses. Come on, swing your fire. There you go. They always do that. But down here, there's another guy, but I backstabbed him. And look at him go. Splat. I think you kind of get the first slug looking thing down here, or is it just random NPCs? And it looks like it's just random NPCs for now. Okay, so it's not the area I was looking for. Oh, Jesus. They like to swing. And so do I. Let me just heal a little bit, because that kind of took a lot. Oh, come on. Never had this much trouble. Oh Christ. I think I have like a lot of grass to eat. But later on there's like really, really good grass that you can farm. I don't know why I'm struggling with these guys. They're relatively easy. But there is a really good, I think it's like dark moon grass. And those are probably the best because it heals you all the way up. And it also recovers if you're poison or plague, stuff like that. Instantly you'll just be healed. And welcome to the first shortcuts of the game. Well, there's a lot of these. Now, what item was this? The cling ring. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Lose less HP when in soul form. So, what do we have at right now? We're kind of like at 50%, I want to say. So, once we equip that, it's a really good ring, actually. So, once we equip it, bam. Looks like we're at 75 or 65, looks like. But yeah, it's a really good ring for starters. So let's go back up, go through the fog gates, and I think, oh, forgot. You get, we'll come back to this area. So those drop some items. Okay, I almost forgot about that. Oops, I went the wrong way. So going back up, going through the fog gates, and I think we're almost ready to fight the first boss, or not quite yet. It's been a while, even though it's a pretty short game, honestly. Like, you can probably beat it within like 2 days if you really rush through it, or if you farm. But most of the time it's relatively easy. Oh yeah. This is our first NPC we see. I forgot his name already, but let's clear out this area first. Come on, throw your firebomb. And it drops to 20 frames or less. So let's get rid of this guy. Come on. Ooh, good toss, but you missed. Okay. Now, I'm gonna try to clear this area. Because, we need to talk to him first. Because you kind of meet him throughout the whole game. Like I said, I didn't want to reference too much of Dark Souls. So think of him as Solaire, like when he first started. But he's not really Solaire. He's this version's Solaire. Oh, he dropped a shield. Probably alright shield. Alright, let's see. I hear breathing. But where's that breathing coming from? Oh! Our first
Good
encounter.
day, care to look over my wares? Mostly stolen, but who's telling ye?
And alright, let's see what. Okay, he sells grass, a club, some shields. Is this club good though? Looks like he uses strength. Buy items. Let's see. Longsword. Physical damage. This one looks like it's dexterity.
Go ahead, take your time.
I need to look it up
I'm
again.
not going anywhere.
Of course. Okay, anyways, he's just a merchant. You can buy items from him. You know what? Let's go to that. Let's go here for now, I guess. Explain what does what. These symbols, of course. You know. Here we go. As you can see, I have, what is it, 14 strength, right? So if I go here, and if I look at the symbols, if I remember, yeah, the strength has that swoosh looking thing. Can I select? I cannot select. Anyways, you kind of match the symbols. Ah, it needs to stop moving. Stop doing that for me. Okay, strength It looks like a swoosh on top, and it's like a little. I can't really explain it, but look at the strength icon and look at the icons on the game. As you can see, D is much better than E, of course. So this is a strength weapon. So if I go here, it's a strength. This, it's a dexterity, because it looks like a 6 and 9. Let's just say 6. That looks like a 69. Let's just put it that way, and that's what it is. So it does more damage if I had dexterity. I'm losing my mind here. So this is a straight sword. This is a large sword, so of course it weighs more. And of course there is item burden and equipment burden. It says 35.4 out of 40. So that's a lot of weight.